after the ending of this episode of Gintama, some of us have been quite teary-eyed on this, but one thing that at least all of us can do, at least on this final episode, until we get another season, is fucking salute. I want you to salute for all this stuff the Shinsengumi and the Mimawaragumi have done, because that was some respectful shit right there. You pay your respects. You do everything that you need to do. I swear I'll get through this fucking monologue without fucking crying again. Like, this was honestly the perfect example of what respect to an anime, to a studio, it just shows. Fucking Gintama is perfect. Like that. It's just, honestly, this last episode, it was absolutely beautiful. Seeing that, saying goodbye to some old friends, saying like hello to some new stuff, and that teaser at the end of the episode. So I'm going to ask you, all you fans and all that, at least once, at least the one last time, in your rooms, in your college, wherever you are watching this from right now, I want you at least, even if it's dumb as fuck, from me, at least pay your respects to the Shinsengumi, to Kondo, Hijikata, Sogo, Gintoki, everyone in the series, with one last salute in honor. Let's begin the review. Dismissed. Alright, people, we can cry as much as we want now. We can do whatever the hell we want now, because now the series, like, Gintama, the last episode, have we got from now, like, holy shit, episode 316, the last episode that we're going to be having for, like, a very long while, until probably the last season, honestly, that's what I'm thinking, but what a way to handle the material just perfectly. Like, the 51 episodes, so like almost a year's worth of that, like, you know, of the episodes that we had for Gintama. Holy hell, did they handle this material fucking beautifully. It's just like utterly amazing. Just where do I even begin with that? Well, I guess we should start at the beginning, right? So let's talk about the funeral for Satsuki, which was fucking just the most honorable fucking thing I've seen in such a long while, when we got to see what exactly, like, when everyone was covering and like Kondo was there all bandaged and fucked up, and thinking like, why couldn't we just been there? Like, why couldn't the, you know, blacks and the whites, why couldn't they have mixed so why couldn't the Shinsengumi and the Mimawaragumi, why couldn't those colors mix together? And it was like, and it, like, when they were explaining to it, like, Hijikata's like, dude, they mixed already a long time ago. We was already just, like, showing how much, you know, the respect that we had. And just when you saw Nobume there, and even, like, Sasuke's, like, half-brother come out and saying, like, I didn't know him, but I didn't even know that there were people that would cry for him when he died. And showing how I was wrong, and showing, like, I had so much to learn about that man. And just the entire Shinsengumi and the Mimawaragumi, and fucking her, she's like sending the last email to him when they fucking saluted, which I got that scene just completely from. That is the biggest amount of respect, like, a character has got in a series. Just like, yeah, I'm gonna respect you at your grave, and I'm gonna get all the people, even your enemies, to sit down and fucking salute you like that. And just throwing away the phone and saying, you know, like, and the last words she pretty much said to him, thank you for the beautiful name. Like, I was done. I was done. I was crying. I was like, and this is like the first 5 minutes of the show, and I'm like, I'm already done. I'm already out of here. I'm done. No, I don't want to see the ending. Don't let me show it all. Then going throughout all of that, from what we got, is like, even with fucking Kondo, like, the little joke of him hiding in the fucking bin, and like fucking Otaya, like, just comes out and sees him and is like, you know what, like, saying some real sweet things to him, not calling him like a pervert as usual, stalker, and he's like, please just call me the usual stuff, so that makes it like So it makes it easier to say goodbye. You're making it harder. And her like tearing up, going back to their house, and it's like talking about saying, yeah, basically like ever since the whole situation that went down, since the commissioner, like the general commission, like fucking Sasuke died, people have started doubting the actual current shogun, and a lot of people have started to rebel, and they're starting to join with Masaraida's group, and also as well with like Katsura, like. So the big plan for this now is that they're gonna go away for a while, get their allies, go and sort stuff out, so they can overrule, like, you know, the kingdom, and, you know, go back to what they were. But that means like they're endangering the people that they love if they stay here. Like, if they are going to, there is going to be wars on the street. They are going to be going after people, and it's like they have to say goodbye. They have to say goodbye for a while, and it's like. Having that and Shinpachi even coming around with the team, he's like, next time you're here, don't do that creepy shit you do. Don't go under the floorboards. Don't hide on the roof and sneak in. Like, you're part of this now and all that. Like, you belong here. Next time you come in the front door like that, putting the tea down. I'm like, yo, that respect. Like that Kondo now isn't just always treated like that fucking freak that comes in here. That is like, no, you come here. This is where you belong. It's alright. You can have my girl. You can have my sister. You can have her as well. She's your girl now. Like that. It's like that stuff was just so fucking respect. That's the theme of this fucking episode. Respect. Go for that. And even Gintoki and fucking Hijikata having to sit down talking about that, like just literally shooting the shit. And Hijikata's like, yo man. You see that bit? You see that giant booze up there? You had that, and all that. Like that's yours. And he's like, next time you come back on that, like, don't come back carrying some debt to be repaid. Bring back a bottle of booze, not to drink alone, but to be shared with comrades. And I was like, yeah, like, so fucking manly. And then they even switched the bowls as well, the fucking like their food. I was like, yo, just for today, we're gonna have this. And them laughing. Then going into Kagura and Sogo, like them having a last match, and saying like, oh, they care for each other a bit, like that. It's like seeing that, and it's like both of them saying, yeah, we're too weak to deal with that crow and like deal with this shit, but who cares? We're gonna have one last match before we disappear. And the reason is, it's like that Gintoki's being targeted as well. He can't go back to Yoriza. He can't go back. Like, they're after him. So basically what's going to have to happen, they're going to have to go in hiding, and they're saying, we're going to take care of things while you're gone. The Shinsengu, the police may be gone, but we're going to be here. We're going to protect it, even if it's just us. You know, and there are other people that are staying behind. We're all going to protect this place while you're gone. And I was like, that right there, I was like, it's just more fucking respect, man. Just coming into that, just like, how much fucking respect can this get? Going for that, and like the way how they used the animation in this one, like the last, but it was beautiful, by the way. Like, I love the rain. That was fucking beautiful, seeing all that stuff, and then showing like all the kind of like the car, like kind of the letters and stuff like that, showing off of just like all the anime scenes. That was amazing. Like, I really loved that they did that, and definitely put some effort in the last moments and all that, and I definitely loved that, and them all walking off saying goodbye at the end. That was emotional. Like, them just leaving, like, it's like, yeah, let's leave. It's like, we started, we've now left like everything and all that. We've left Edo how we started. We've got nothing but our swords on our backs and just us and our clothes. That's all we've got. And just our fucking way of the samurai. That's all we've got to us now. And just leaving off with the fucking, like, because that's the thing. The ending was the first thing you saw. Like, as instead it was the opening this time. And then when you finally got to hear like the opening, they've done this plenty of times. But I love that fucking song that they have. Like, in hearing the full version, I just think every moment of the Shinsengumi go fly by like that, it was generally amazing. It was generally fucking amazing. And just like seeing all of that, you know, fucking Gintoki and Hijikata having that laugh like that, enjoying each other's company, like the fucking salute, like the salute teared me up. Like, seeing Gintoki and Hijikata last the one time, and even when Kondo left, like, you know, like Otai and fucking Shinpachi, and she saluted and all that, saying, you know, like, today we have to leave it here, but our dreams don't end here. Let's come back no matter what to the Shinsengumi's home, like that. I was like, oh, that got me. God damn it. Like, it really sucks that I've had to say goodbye to two of like my favorite series, but it's like, especially this one, Gintama really hurts. It really hurts a lot, like, to say goodbye for a while, because that's the thing. Once I know the anime's coming back, that's it. that, like, after that, that's the last mirror. Like, the manga's ending as well, so it's like, it's going to be ending sometime, you know, like, later this year, or maybe it's early part of 2017. Like, that's that already there. It's like smelling the news, and it's just showing they're going to get that respect. But it's like, I'm not going to say really anything about that teaser, what they said and all that, but it's like, all I'll say is that's a part of the manga, alright? That's all I'm going to fucking say. And the fact that this was the thing I think they showed in an event, really, or something like that, it shows they are going to be continuing the anime. That is a panel that's like, I think like 10 chapters ago. Like, it was like, I think it's like either 10 or 8 chapters ago. It was kind of recent. I believe it was either 2 months ago or so. But it's like, to show that they did something like that, it definitely shows they have got a lot of interest in finishing the series right, perfectly. That's, you know, they want to do all the shebang. Because they love this series, and that's the same thing as well. Like, this, out of all the series that I pretty much see, I've really never seen like a studio that honestly just respects the material like that and just keeps doing it. They let it have its breaks, they let it breathe, they don't like let it fucking turn into like what One Piece now is, where it fucking has one chapter at a time. They make sure that they've got enough material where it's like, it's smooth and it's beautiful and it's all nice and it's all ready to go. That's what I fucking love in it, and it's just like, it was beautiful. Like, it was a 10. Like, that's the thing. Like, it was 10 out of 10. The part 9 of Shinsengumi, Farewell Shinsengumi, it was beautiful. It was just honestly a beautiful episode, and to see that we ain't gonna see these guys again for a while, that's going for both the Shinsengumi and Gintoki again. We ain't gonna see them for a while now, especially Shinsengumi, and I'm like, it was beautiful. Like, it's just, it was just the utmost of respect from both the studio-wise and, like, what characters were doing to each other. And it's just, like, they shows, you know, all the dumb shit they've done through, all the fights they've had. Deep down, they fucking love each other. Like, you know, they're already all family together. And just seeing how, like, Kondo, like, really reminded him of Shoyo throughout that entire time, I was like, like, that's the Shoyo we know. Not what we got right now, that piece of shit Utsuno, like that. So, I generally don't know how you anime-only fans, I generally don't know how you guys are not going to tempt yourself to read the manga. I've heard some of you guys are not going to wait any longer. You're generally just going to watch, like, you're just going to read the manga now. I don't know what to say, guys. I love the series too much. I've been caught up for ages. I can't stop now. I don't know, like, I'm leaving that up to you if you want to catch up. Like, that's saying you've got a big chunk to do. You've got one arc that's currently ongoing right now, and it's fantastic. So I'll leave you be the judges of that, but that's it. That's no more Gintama anime for a while. I mean, I'm still going to be doing the review, so there will be Gintama still on the channel, so don't worry about that. But anime isn't going to be back for a while. That does hurt. That generally does hurt, and it's like, I've lost 2 series recently, actually, in the past week, and one really hurt. This one fucking was a body blow. This really hurt. It was like saying goodbye to an old friend whilst having a knife put in your chest. That's how it was. So, like I said, we fucking salute Gintama. We fucking salute it. Goodbye. Thank you very much for watching, as always. I will see you guys whenever the anime comes back, and if not, I might see some of you guys in the manga reviews. So, that's pretty much how it is, but what a fucking fantastic series, guys, and it always will be in my eyes. Like, Gintama deserves the greatest respect, and it showed in this last episode. It definitely fucking deserved it. I'll see you guys next time.